Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. And of course, here he is. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. Muhammad Ali coming off that stunner. He predicted it as he knocked out Sonny Liston.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing in this corner, undefeated in his...
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth.
All right.
Heaven on earth.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight.
Good luck.
We're expecting an all-action slugfest. A perfect counter lands. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Straight right just misses. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Counter punches have to hurt. That counter punch caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That jab doesn't find a home. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict just when you're moving.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good work out there.
In your lead. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back.
Listen, great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've led him back into this.
Oh, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A perfect counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Bombs away. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Just missed with that hook. done with that counter shot. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
They call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Good counter punching. Just missed with that jab. Do you believe what we're seeing? Usyk, the unified heavyweight champion, is down. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the
Let's go out there and let's reset.
Let's get it started in round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head straight.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how...
I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled! Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter. Has to be careful for that receipt, it's always coming. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round, there'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Good counter punch. Swing and a miss with that hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Very competitive round here so far.
skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That counter shot lands. He wanted action, and they are delivering. Beautiful counter shot. He threw the hook, didn't land. Catch and shoot. Missing with the hook. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good.
And there's the bell for round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
How about that time counter shot? Nice counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. They exchange punches. There's a counter shot. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go. Hold that thought! Usyk might go down here. What an upset! How did they not go down?
Defense.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way it's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
Beautiful counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Get your mind back, get your focus back at that.
Great round. Now relax. Stay focused.
Let's start the 6th. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Punch, counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when they've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. And he scores with the counter. Punch. That's another scoring shot. can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Jab slick.
The fight's not over yet. You gotta get out there and win this round, kid.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it.
You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get this boxing back together. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Hey, let's go out there and let's reset.
He's absolutely shattered.
And there's the bell for round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him up. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Power. That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Holding nothing back here in the round. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he'll catch you.
Nice counter shot. One of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
There's a lot on the line here.
Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe. Breathe.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just keep him on the end of that.
Win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping around.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out.
Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. Get back out there and win the round. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
There's the bell for round 8. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Nice counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have to quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
The jab not finding its target. jab misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. His stamina is off the charts. Very close round with 10 seconds to hold it right there. And that will do it. What a victory. Let's watch that again, replay from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
Listen to me. Are you okay? You're out of there.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym.